Hello. So we are moving on with time, and here we started already the month of Aries, and we have a very special work to do every day. So I hope you're following the 12 days of the month of Aries. Together with this, we have also the energy of this week, the chapter of Vayikra. We started a new book, and it has power and strength and help that can assist us in this process of the beginning of the month of Aries. Before I start, I want to read a paragraph from the Zohar to help us not only to understand the energy that is available for us, but also to connect to one of the essence energy that exists this week. Okay, because through the letters, we are receiving a bridge. We have a bridge between the infinite energy, understanding beyond logic, beyond our five senses, and our physical life. So we want to create this connection to infinity, to understand beyond what we understand with our logic. I'm reading in chapter Vayikra, verse 339. וכשאמר אי הוא בחי, דהה כל פתחין סתימין היא ופתח והתקבלה צלותי ועלדה, פרישו דחטאו יקרה הוא דמלכה, להגברה רחמי על דינה. ועלדה כתיב זובח תודה יכבדנני, מהו יכבדנני תרין כיבודין עינון, חד לאלה וחד לטאטה, חד בעלמא דין וחד בעלמא דעתי. We have few things here. The first, I want to start with a small letter Aleph in the beginning of the word Vayikra. Vayikra, the last letter, it's the first letter of the first word in this chapter, in this portion, and the first letter that, the last letter of this word is small. And that also in the beginning of the chapter in the Zohar, to indicate that this little letter Aleph contain in it the energy of healing. Aleph is the same word as Elif. It's written in the same way, means thousands. It's thousands of lights that are hidden in the 50th level of Binah, which is missing for the people that needs healing. So we can meditate this week also through the letter Aleph, small letter Aleph, and through reading the Zohar to send the energy of healing to whomever is in need, to send that, to complete the thousands lights, sparks of lights that are missing to the person. The second thing is the whole idea of change. We are doing, especially this in this period of time, we are doing a process of change, of transformation, transforming from being an entity of desire to the self alone, desire to the self alone, to become more an entity that is for the sake of sharing, more to be the essence that for this we came to the world, because in each and every one of us we have a spark of light, that all its desire is really to shine to the world. But there are so many covers that are limiting this brightness of our spark, our fears, our ego, our doubts, our calculations, our limited belief system. All of this is really doesn't allow us to shine with all the power that we're supposed to shine. And all the process that we're doing, especially also this month, the month of Aries, all of this is transforming from a desire, a selfish desire, towards a desire for the sake of sharing. Whatever I want it so I'll become a stronger channel to share this energy with my surrounding, the world. And the thing is that through this process of change, not always we are capable to see what we need to change. And even if we see, it's the really, most insignificant part, the most comfortable thing for us to change. Now, the question is, how exactly I'm supposed to know what I need to change? The habitual way is the communication between the world and us. Many times is happening through judgment. All the difficulties that appear in our life, people that suddenly speaks to us aggressively, health issues, money issues, lost issues, all those things are here kind of to shake me or to cause me to pause, to ask, why did it happen? What the light, what the world wants to tell me? What is the point that I need to change here? And I'll find and I'll move ahead. But there's another way. We don't have to go through the judgment. There's also the merciful way. The question is, how do I get there? How do I go through the change with mercy? Gently, okay? So for this, we need the study. We need the tools and the actions that we do thanks to the study that allows me to be more in tune and in listening, in knowing the language of the light of the Creator, knowing the messages that will come through the teaching, through the Zohar, through people that are around us, that will tell us things, that will say things, or will show us things by their behavior. The question is, am I going to block myself behind, I know what I'm doing, I am 100% sure of my way, or am I going to ask myself, maybe it's a message? When I was placing myself in a position of, I am right, I know what I'm doing, no one will teach me, we might meet many, many judgments on our way, because there's no other way to break this wall that we will put. But when we are going to break ourselves, we're going to break down the wall. Say, okay, through the studies, the attention that I study more, I'm not more concentrated, more using the Zohar and the different meditations, 72 names, the sharing actions that I'm doing. What's going to happen through this month specifically, through this week specifically? I'm going to be more elevated and more tuned to the frequency of the light. The messages that will come to me will be more clear for me. It's not that I'm going to get an email just saying all the things that I need to change, but I will realize that if a person is behaving in front of me in a certain way that I cannot stand, I will realize, whoa, that reminds me yesterday behaving in that maybe similar way with a friend of mine, with my child, my spouse. It will awaken the idea that I need to change something. Or even if I hear someone saying something towards me, I will not cancel his words, but I will embrace it and I will understand it's something that I need to change. Through this journey, I can be stubborn on my way and then get the tough scenarios of life that the only thing they want to do is to help me to change. Or I can choose to embrace the uncomfortable saying, things that I see, things that I learn, and say, okay, those things are here to help me to change. I prefer to change myself than being stubborn and forcing the universe to force me to change. Because the light is all mercy. The way that the light wants to help us is with mercy. But when we contradict, it's difficult. It has to contradict also. Yes, it's a mirror of work. So if I want to receive the guidelines of change, I want to make sure that I am open to change, that I want to change. Not always I want to change. So this week and this month are here to help me to increase my desire to change. And the last thing, when you're going to get those, indication or signs on the way, you will know it's okay. It's here to help me to change. Embracing it will allow you to grow and to create that change with more and more mercy than judgment. I wish you all a very powerful week. Follow the 12 days of the month of Aries and be open, work to be open to the change. All the best.